Hey man, it's crazy out here. You gotta practice sexual discipline. And for the people who don't practice sexual discipline, you never know where you're gonna find yourself. You could find yourself in a doctor's office. You could find yourself with a disease. And at the end of the day, you got to protect yourself. But it gets deeper, right? Sexually transmission. You feel me? Sexual transmission disease, but it's also a spiritual thing. You know, when you make connections with people, when you have those intimate moments, you can't just be having those intimate moments with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're doing it with somebody that you believe is a good person that has good energy. You know, somebody that has a relationship with God. Whatever your criteria is, just make it make that criteria strong. And I think there's people that don't even have no criteria. And that's a problem, bro. You out here moving with no criteria. You out here moving with no criteria. Okay. That's how you get everything. That's how you get everything that's out here. You feel what I'm saying? And unfortunately, there's a lot of bad people with bad intentions. Like, let's get for real. There's people, man, that I heard stories like they'll go to the club. You know, like a guy will go to the club. He's mad that he has a disease, or like let's say a woman gave him a disease or whatever, and then he's trying to pass it on to other women, or you see what I'm saying, or trying to get his get back, trying to be negative. You got to be careful who you're dealing with. You have to be careful the type of people that you're laying down with. You have to understand, man, that you got to protect yourself, not just by wearing protection, but also just by saying, you know what, I just don't want to indulge in this. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with going celibate. It's nothing wrong with semen retention. It's nothing wrong with just locking in on your goals and dreams while you focus on the things that matter. You feel what I'm saying? Because your life ain't where you want it to be. So why are you worried about that anyways? If your life is not where you want it to be, you shouldn't be worried about that type of stuff anyways, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, bro. From bro to bro. If your life is not in order, you shouldn't be worried about that type of stuff anyways, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. And I don't mean to be rude or overly aggressive, but I'm trying to drill into your mind, bro, that at the end of the day, this is the one life that you have. You gotta protect it, you gotta be healthy, and you have to reach the goals and dreams that you have, man. You see, a lot of people, they fall for lust, they fall for the temporary pleasure, but they not really lasting with the fulfillment. They not really going after the fulfillment. It's about getting the numbers up. It's about getting your chicken up, right? Ain't that what they say, bro? Get your chicken up, get your bag up, get your money up. And it ain't all about the money, but getting your relationship with God up. You feel what I'm saying? Like sticking your head in scripture, bro. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to lead your own relationship with God, but your head gotta be in some sort of scripture, bro. Because you have to understand this, the scripture, the Lord, it's gonna help you during these tough times. You feel what I'm saying? In many ways, we're entering, in many ways, this is the end times. And in many ways, there's new beginnings. The world is gonna get better, but you can only experience a better world if you become a better person. You heard what I'm saying? The old world is dying. The old way of doing things is dying. Going out partying, drinking, all those stuff we used to glorify. We ain't glorifying that no more. That's not cool. That's not what we pushing. That's not what it is, bro. This is the new wave, bro. Locking in, making your goals and dreams come true, making something happen with your life. That's the new wave. It's always gonna be the new wave. It's forever gonna be the new wave. You gotta understand that. And people who's not locked in, people who's not on their mission, people who not making their goals and dreams come true, they gonna look at you and they gonna say, "How did you do it?" It's because, hey, when I had all the temptation in my face, I said no. When I had all the temptation in my face, I said no. And we not gonna be perfect, man. But at the end of the day, you gotta get right back up. You gotta ask yourself, man, why did I do that? The post end clarity has to come in, brother. You have to look at yourself and say, okay, was it even worth it? Y'all scrolling on Tinder when you should be scrolling in your bank account looking at the fact that you don't even have $400 in your savings account and you can't even have it for an emergency. You don't even have money for an emergency. You scrolling on Tinder, but you need to be scrolling at your photo gallery and looking at pictures of your mama because you got to retire her one day. You got to say, man, what am I doing? You scrolling on Tinder, but you need to be scrolling on your purpose, dog. You got to be scrolling on your purpose. You got to be going out here, man, running your miles, working out. You see what I'm saying? I just worked out, man. I'm feeling good. 30 degrees out here, and we fired up, man. You feel me? Nothing can stop me, bro. I'm unbeatable. I'm running into the better version of my life. I'm locking in. I want more for myself. I want more for my life. I'm not just floating around. I'm not just doing what everybody else is doing. I'm doing what's needed in me to make it to the next level. And what's needed in me to make it to the next level is not falling for temptation. You see what I'm saying? Can't fall for temptation, bro. Can't fall for temptation. God bless me with a wife. I got a wife, bro. What that does, that keeps me locked in and focused. Because I gotta reach big goals and dreams. I can't be worrying about having 2, 3 women in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't have multiple girlfriends and stuff like that. Y'all can do what you want to do, but I'm just telling y'all, bro, that way of thinking is stopping you from operating at a high level in this world. A lot of the billionaires, bro, They got a wife. You just got to pick the right one, or she'll take half. But you got to pick the right one. And I got the right one. I've known her since I was like 13, bro. 13, 12. I met her when we were 11. And we started, becoming best friends and talking more and more. 12, 13, and moving forward. You feel what I'm saying? All the way till now. That's my girl. That's my baby boo. Now, everybody doesn't have that story. Everybody doesn't have that experience. I understand that. So when you out in this field, I'm just letting you know to stay conscious. I'm letting you know to stay alert. I'm letting you know everybody don't have good intentions. I'm letting you know not everybody is practicing cleanliness. I'm letting you know cleanliness is next to godliness. Not everybody's out here getting checked. Everybody think that they perfect. Everybody think there's okay, but there's diseases that could be hidden. They might not even have symptoms. You got to understand that, bro. You have to lock in, man. You can't be falling for temptation to a point where you don't focus on what's important no more. There's a lot of guys, they don't practice sexual discipline, and it's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty, bro. You just doing everything. You just smashing everything. You don't have no discipline. Hey, discipline is cool again, bro. Being on your purpose is cool again, bro. It's cool to find that one girl and chill, bro. That's cool. Man, I done had it all. I tried that lifestyle, man. I'm being real with you, bro. It's not fun. It's not cool. There's nothing cool about that. There's nothing cool about that, bro. I'm speaking from experience. You gotta lock in. You gotta be focused. You gotta be on your purpose. Your purpose gotta be your main girl. My purpose is my main baby boo. That's my main girl. Purpose comes first. God comes first. I'm the head of my household, right? I lead my wife. My wife does not have to work if she don't want to. I'm bringing in the chicken so she can stay in her femininity. You feel what I'm saying, G? And that's what works for me. This is the end goal, to have your own place, to have your own family, to have your own kids, to have your own mission and vision, to have your own chicken bag. You ain't asking people, can I borrow money? No, you're out here working. If you got to work a second job, it's cool with you because you want your purpose. You ain't got to worry about, I got to meet up with Jenny today. I got to meet up with Alexa today. I got to meet up with Alex today. I got to meet up with Brianna today. I got to meet up with Francesca today. I got to meet up with today. It's like, hey, how about you meet up with God, bro? How about you meet up with your purpose, man? Sexual discipline will always be great because sexual discipline allows you to practice semen retention and celibacy. So let's get into it. What is that going to do for you? That's first of all going to make your skin look clear as hell. Welcome to the club. But really what it's going to do is it's going to make you look better. It's going to make you look more attractive, like everybody talk about. But on the deeper level, what does it do? It allows you to go after your goals and dreams significantly more. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I don't know how everybody else's life is like. But I know that your life could be more purpose-driven and more focused once you are more purpose-driven and more focused. Y'all want to be purpose-driven, but you're not doing purpose-driven things. It's purpose-driven to turn a chick down. Respectfully. Hey, I'm on my purpose right now, girl. I can't even, you know what I'm saying, G? I would love to, but, I can't even, G. You cute, though. Purpose-driven. Locked in. You got to be intentful. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you're working on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm purpose driven, baby girl. I can't even worry about that, baby girl. You gotta be. That's it. You gotta be okay saying that. Y'all not okay doing that, cause you trying to be cool with everybody, man. You trying to smash everything. You trying to be intimate with everything. You trying to kiss every girl in the world. We not Lil Wayne, bro. We not out here gonna kiss every girl in the world. We have to be focused. We have to be driven. Hey, them goals and dreams, man, wait on nobody. But a beautiful woman will always be there. The potential of your future wife will always be there. You got to understand that. It's always going to be there, bro. But y'all moving like you moving like you don't have no sense. You moving like Tinder is going to pay your bank account. You moving like being intimate with women is what's going to feed you. Nah, bro, working in is what's gonna feed you, bro. Doing the things you gotta do is what's gonna feed you, bro. If y'all hear a noise in the back, man, it's cause homie working. He ain't worried about no girls. He out here blowing leaves off the grass. He putting in the work. He putting in the work. So let's appreciate that noise, bro. He putting in the work. We gotta put in the work. Early morning, it's 7 a.m., bro. I'm out here working. I'm out here grinding. I'm rolling in bed, tossing in bed. The energy is higher. The work ethic is higher. The effort is higher. The work ethic is higher. Even with my girl, I'm like, hey, we can't even do what we do like that all the time because your baby boy gotta work. Your man gotta work. I gotta work. I gotta show up for people. I gotta get back in it. You know what I'm saying? I've been back in that gym. I gotta lock in. I got goals and dreams. You feel what I'm saying? And she has to understand that. So even if you in a relationship, sexual discipline is still important. I'm telling you, you have to be driven. Before Mike Tyson fought, we ain't talking about that Jake Paul fight. Get that out of here. Before when he used to fight, G, legendary fights, G, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Guess what happened with Mike? Mike was on celibacy. Mike was on semen retention. Mike wasn't out here letting it go. He said, hey man, I gotta be locked in. Hey man, I gotta be driven. Hey man, I gotta be purposeful. Hey man, I gotta know where I'm putting my energy. And all that built up energy allowed him to knock a homie out. Respectfully, he got in the ring, he knew what was up. So we gotta put the work in, man. We gotta put the work in. We gotta put the effort in. And a lot of times your life not gonna look like what you want it to look like because you don't have sexual discipline. You're not practicing sexual discipline. You out here doing everything but the work. You out here doing everything but locking in. Literally out here doing everything but the work. You out here doing everything but the work. You're doing everything but the work. Your body count higher than your money amount. That's not a flex. It's a flex to have sexual discipline. It's a flex to be handsome and say, I'm married. That's a flex. I'm being real when you find that one. I'm not recommending marriage just to recommend it. I'm not doing it. No. I recommend it if you find the one. And only if you find the one. And when you find the one. Don't ask me, how do I know if I found the one? I'll still make a video on it coming forward. But you have to know. It's your life. Okay? You got to write down what you want out of a woman. And how she can implement and what she can bring into your life. But when you out here putting your energy everywhere, man, it ruins us. I know we like to talk about women being promiscuous, but fellas, in order for women to be promiscuous, us men, we have to be promiscuous. We gotta admit that. In order for women to be promiscuous, we have to be the ones that's like doing it. Who they doing it with? Themselves? So at the end of the day, we have to be accountable as well. Even if we may not think it's the same, at the end of the day, where is our sexual discipline? When is that gonna come in? When are we going to be focused? When are we going to be locked in? Because the truth is, the more successful you are, the more you're sexually disciplined you are, the higher quality women you'll have access to. What do I mean by access? I mean that you'll reach that level that they're on because they're putting in the work. They're taking care of their femininity. They're taking care of their looks. They're willing to bring whatever they need to bring to the table. You feel what I'm saying? So they can decorate the table nicely, but you got to build the table. You got to build the foundation. I don't know how y'all got time for all this stuff. And you're supposed to be building your kingdom. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't make sense. So you gotta be disciplined, man. You gotta be focused, man. That's the video for today. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. We keeping it real. We are for purpose driven, man. You know it's winter time, baby, man. Go get you a beanie. Get your purpose driven beanie. I'm rocking it right now. Get your hoodies, man. I love you. See you in the next one. I got a book coming out. Sign up for the book launch and all the sweet goodies, man. Everything will be in the description below. Peace out.